But let's go and get in our top 25s list. Tim, I'll go and put up yours to start off. Go and give us your top 25.
All right, starting off, we got Ohio State, Indiana, A&M, and Alabama. Not much has changed there. Obviously, Ohio State getting the big win over Penn State. Indiana destroying Maryland. A&M making LSU look like fools at LSU too. So that's always fun. Bama was on a bye. And then, of course, I got Ole Miss at number 5 after their big-time win versus South Carolina. Next, I got Oregon. They're going to face a tough test at number 20 Iowa this week. And then I've got Georgia after their near defeat versus my Florida Gators. So, yeah, they won, but they didn't win by enough, in my opinion. Then, of course, I've got BYU, Notre Dame, and Texas Tech. That top 10 is definitely going to change, seeing as BYU and Tech are playing each other today. And number 9, Notre Dame. They are obviously coming off a good win at Boston College. So that is my top 10. Moving on to my 11 through 20. We've got Oklahoma, who is now going to be on a bye week this week, picking up a massive victory versus the Tennessee Volunteers. Shout out to Bryson Carver. Then I've got Georgia Tech, their tough loss at NC State. And I've got Texas as number 13. I jumped them from being unranked to now 13. Vanderbilt after a tough loss against Texas. Then I got Michigan. I've got Missouri, Utah, Virginia, Louisville, and Memphis. Obviously, Memphis is now officially out of my top 25 after last night, but this was obviously made before then. So I will not have Memphis in my top 25 as of next week. And then rounding that off, 21 through 25, USC, Iowa, Navy, Washington, Tennessee. I got USC. They had a very good win versus Nebraska last week. Then Iowa is going to face probably their toughest test of the season. But at least for them, it's at home versus Oregon. Navy's going to be playing Notre Dame today. Washington is going to be at Wisconsin. And then Tennessee is on their bye. But I will say, you want to ask why I have Tennessee at number 25, even though they're 6-3? Simple. SEC bias, baby.
Thank you very much, Tim. That says a lot for you to give the Vols that love, despite the fact that, I'll be honest, we really don't have an impressive win thus far this season. We just straight up don't. It should have beaten Georgia. Let's you're 3-5. Slow your roll there, Tim. Okay.
I know where I stand.
I'm just saying.
Where I stand.
2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now. All right, we'll see in Gainesville, Florida, who the better of these two teams are. Obviously, the Vols have not won in Gainesville since 2003. I believe that'll change this year, but we'll obviously have a great show in a couple weeks to talk about that. Arthros, go and put up your top 25 list. What do you got here, buddy?
Ohio State at the top of the mountaintop. No argument needs to be said. I'm not even going to lie. I'm surprised Tim had Ohio State at number 1. I really thought he was going to put Indiana just because of their strength of schedule. I thought that's what he was going to do. But, hey, at least he is objective. At least he knows
I am nothing if not consistent. I am nothing if not.
So I appreciate that. So Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M have been the 3 consistent teams so far throughout college football. BYU is another one. I know I just immediately skipped to number 7, but I got to show them love because, again, it's about consistency, as Tim just pointed out. Alabama and Georgia have righted their ships. Ty Simpson and this Alabama team have played a lot better. Georgia, y'all playing scary. I really don't like it. Okay, I really, really don't like where Georgia's playing right now. This is the most scared, most vulnerable I believe they've looked in a very long time. Again, the fact that you guys almost lose to Florida just because – and you didn't because, of an opportunity that was robbed. Like, let's be honest. Come on now. Ole Miss, they should honestly be in my top 5. But the fact that you lose to Georgia, that still bugs me. I'm not even going to lie. That loss still bugs the hell out of me from Ole Miss. I really don't like that. I really don't like that loss. Again, I believe they should be top 5. BYU, consistent team, doing what they're supposed to do, taking care of their opponents. Texas Tech and Oregon and Notre Dame. Notre Dame started off rocky. Oregon, they don't look the same. I don't know what it is. Just this past year, last year, they looked dominant, right? Dylan Gabriel starting quarterback, and they were just manhandling teams. That offense was going along. That defense was going along. This team just doesn't look like that team from last year. Their quarterback is still talented. Quarterback is still really good, but they just don't look like the same Oregon Ducks team. Number 11, I got Texas. Listen, man, I gotta give credit where credit's due. Okay, I do. They look good. I'm not finna say they look great. They look good. Okay, Arch Manning does look better. But again, there's a reason why he's coming back next year, because he still doesn't feel very confident in the fact that he is that who we thought we were, who he thought he was, right? The same thing with this Texas team. They still don't look, elite like they're supposed to, but they've righted the ship. I can't be mad. Their offense looks a lot better. Arch Manning, who's been playing through injuries, has looked a lot better. And I believe that's helped. The noise has helped. Confidence from Sarkisian has helped, and the rest of his team. OU, I got them rounding out number 12. Mateer, it's all on him. Okay, and we know that. The rest of the season is all on how John Mateer plays. There's nothing else to say. Virginia, Utah, Louisville, I'm surprised. I'm not even going to lie.
Frozone Arthur is back, ladies and gentlemen. I think we got him back. Let's
Terminator,
back.
Frozone.
For this is No, this is Frozone. The Terminator is when it kind of like glitches out. That's fine. I think we got Arthur back. You there?
We got
Frozone's
several different alphas.
All right, here we go. We got Arthur back.
Frozone's funny. I'm not even gonna lie to you, BC. Vanderbilt. Hey man, listen. You win some, you lose some. They're going to be fine. I believe that today, this is, you just get your revenge game back. You get your revenge win back. They didn't play well at all last weekend. I was fairly disappointed. I thought they'd be a lot better, but that defense, oh my God, dog. Mollywopped, and that offense just wasn't able to get anything going. Georgia Tech, slump, but they'll be fine. Miami, this is a disappointing one for me too. Carson Beck and the Miami Hurricanes. What are y'all doing, dog? Like, come on. Y'all should be in the top 5. There's no reason why you should be low like this at all. USC and Iowa. I'm a Big Ten guy. I love the Ohio State Buckeyes, but I am a Big Ten supporter. I'm proud of what the Big Ten is doing in USC and Iowa. USC is trying to build that program back up. Iowa, we know who they are, okay? They're always that. I talked about it with Purdue earlier. They're always that team that will get you a loss, okay? They're guaranteed to get a big, high-power, Ohio State. Oregon, possibly. I don't believe they'll beat Oregon today, but there's a chance that Oregon loses to Iowa today because they just have that history of we beat those Big Ten teams that are high up in our conference every single year. We have at least 1 or 2 of those every single year on our record. 21 and 22, again, Big Ten teams, Michigan and Washington. Bryce Underwood is continuing to develop, continuing to play very well. I cannot wait to see what he looks like his junior season coming out of Michigan. Missouri, Pitt, and Tennessee. Missouri, again, we're talking about Missouri like how, why? When Nick Saban brings you up as one of those SEC teams that just looks dominant, that's how you know we are in the end times. Because how in the hell are we in a time where Missouri is talked about as a premier college football team, especially in the SEC? Tennessee, y'all have been disappointing. Bryson, put your face on the screen, okay? I want to say this to your face. What is going on with your Vols, okay? I agree with you. You don't need to fire your coach, but my goodness, y'all should have been better than this. Y'all are better than this. And I can't wait to find out from you what exactly is going on with this team, dog, because I'm surprised. Joey Aguilar is really, really good, okay? I thought with how he was playing, he was going to be the Heisman favorite this week. But come on, man. Y'all got to right this shit. Y'all are better than this, or so I thought.
Well, thankfully, the Volview's coming up in about 5 minutes. I'll tell you exactly what's going wrong with this team. But it was a frustrating Saturday night in Knoxville last week, to say the very least. It was a very deflated stadium, despite crazy atmosphere, by the way. But I'll talk about that in a few minutes. All right, go and put my top 25 list up there. Yeah, the defending champion Buckeyes are the clear number 1 team in America. I know folks have talked about their strength of schedule, and I get that to a degree, but hey, the Texas win looks pretty good today, given how the Longhorns have bounced back, and they beat Texas when they were at the time the number one team in the country. And the thing is, defending champions, not only have they played who's on their schedule, they've dominated whoever's been on their schedule. They really haven't played around with their food except for like a first half here or there, and they'll get tested at Michigan in Ann Arbor. That's kind of Ryan Day's bugaboo. We'll see how it plays out. And then the playoff, obviously, you're playing all excellent teams. Indiana, number 2, they've got the most impressive resume in college football. I believe Fernando Mendoza, as we see here today, is the best quarterback in college football. I've got Alabama at 3. I know they got 1 loss, and A&M at my number 4 team has 0. Alabama's strength of schedule has been tougher. They're undefeated in the SEC. Yeah, they had the hiccup early against Florida State, but that feels like a million years ago. Florida State's fallen into a complete irrelevance. Alabama, Ty Simpson, Jeremy Bernard, Ryan Williams, that entire team is absolutely rolling right now. Alabama at number 3, A&M at number 4, undefeated, playing great on the offensive side of the ball. Georgia at 5. Arthur makes a good point. Like it's not the same Georgia team that we're used to, man. Like, this is a team that's kind of being carried by their offense to a certain degree. Like, do you trust their defense? They almost were down 17-0. Probably should have been down 17-0 to Auburn. Could have easily lost to Florida. Like, there's some vulnerabilities. Could have, if not for a field goal, would have lost to Tennessee. Like, there's some vulnerabilities in this Georgia team that we simply have not seen in Kirby Smart teams in the past. We'll see if they can be able to continue to play good football and get to the SEC championship game in Atlanta. Oregon at number 6. Again, there's some vulnerabilities that I've seen from the Ducks as of late. That close-ish win against Wisconsin was a little bit concerning. At home in Austin, that should be a walkover win, as bad as the Badgers' offense is. It wasn't. We'll see how Oregon is able to play this week against Iowa. Ole Miss at number 7. Trinidad Jamelis has been solid. They've gotten good play at the quarterback position. Run game is off the charts. Lane Kiffin is doing a great job. Will he go to Florida? Will he leave for LSU? Only time will tell, but I think he's doing a great job at Ole Miss, and he seems, as of right now, to be pretty committed to the Rebels. Notre Dame is at number 8. Listen, I know I've saw a post on social media. No team gets more of the benefit of the doubt than the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Yeah, no ish. Yeah, of course they did. They just went to the national championship game last year. They got one of the top coaches in college football, Marcus Freeman. CJ Carr is a really talented young quarterback. And listen, they haven't lost since week 2 in a game that they probably should have won against Texas A&M. They've taken care of business, and there's no question, run the table here. Notre Dame will be in the playoff. BYU at number 9. Listen, they've gotten great play out of their offense. They run the football effectively. They've won some close games. They had an overtime win earlier this year against Arizona. Big time matchup against my number 10 team, Texas Tech, who's been playing solid as well. So 9 versus 10. That'll be a fun matchup today in Lubbock. Next top 10 teams. I've got Oklahoma at number 11. Listen, they were impressive in that win over Tennessee last week, forcing 3 turnovers off my man Joey Aguilar. The fact that they're able to win a game in Knoxville on the road, in which John Mateer barely throws for 150 yards, is a testament to their running game, is a testament to situational football. Their kicking game has been excellent, although the kicker, those shorts, I don't know what the heck those are, but hey, he's making his kicks. Kudos to him. Texas is at number 12. I've got them a spot below Oklahoma, honestly, just because I think Oklahoma overall has a slightly better resume than the Longhorns have this season. But Arch Manning, kudos to him. 24 touchdowns total this year. He's played much better. He had his best game of the season when he was on the injury report all week against Vandy last week. Louisville at number 13, Virginia at 14. Virginia's time is coming. I'm telling you, it could be this week against Wake Forest, could be next week against Duke. Virginia is on the ropes to lose a game at some point because they're very much playing with fire right now. Michigan at number 15. We'll see how they continue to progress. Georgia Tech, tough loss against NC State last week, but I think they're well coached. They'll rebound. Vanderbilt, number 17. Before I continue, can we put all 3 of us on screen for just a second real quick? Because I feel very validated, and I feel very glad with the fact that I never once, I caught hell from both y'all for not putting Vandy in my top 10 over the last couple weeks. You're hating on Vanderbilt. And I never bought into it. I'm not saying they're not good. Not saying that they're not a top 25 caliber team. I'm saying that say Vanderbilt and top 10 the same sentence. It just doesn't roll off the tongue well, guys. Like, can I get that at least? I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. What was it? I'm sorry. I just woke up. What was it? Can somebody please repeat what he just said?
Vanderbilt should have never sniffed the top 10.
Oh, sniffed? Like
sniffed?
No,
not even none of that. I mean, am I right or am I really right? I mean, let's keep it real, guys.
Oh my God!
I don't think I'm making a response at all from Tim.
And yet you guys call me a friggin' homer,
Homer? No, I've just told you Vanderbilt's overrated.
Gracious. Like, hey, at least I can be effing objective. I mean, good God Almighty!
I cannot, guys. It's
21 more days, Tim. 21 more days.
Think about
Can't
this.
wait, dog.
Think about
Cannot
this, guys.
wait.
Think about this, okay? So Tennessee's
about
pretty much out of the playoff. The Tennessee's pretty much out of the playoff.
Vanderbilt is better than Tennessee. Yes. That Vanderbilt should have been in the top 10 the last couple of weeks. Yes.
Just wait. Vanderbilt's going to have an opportunity. They should win their next couple of games.
Mm-hmm.
Vanderbilt will be a win away from the college football playoff.
Mm-hmm.
And they get to come into Knoxville, and we get to end their season. Ooh, oh, yeah. Oh, listen, we see Vanderbilt on the road. We saw them lose at Alabama. We saw them lose at Texas. They're going to come to Knoxville and get their butts handed to them.
Arthur, you know who Bryson reminds me of?
Who?
All those athletic directors, college football playoff committee.
How dare you?
Not objective, just straight homerism. I mean, this is absolutely absurd that Vanderbilt shouldn't have sniffed the top 10.
Is 17 fair?
What college football are you watching?
I'm watching the one where they can't win on the road. They lost at Alabama. They lost at Texas, and they're going to lose at Tennessee. I'm telling you, they're good at home. They're good in their newly remodeled, still rebuilding
and
stadium
Texas
in Nashville.
Nearly shat the bed. So
that game, they were never going to win that game. They weren't. I'm sorry. I watched that game. Texas outplayed them from start to finish. They did. They were better. And Vanderbilt.
Then why was it a 7-point game at the end of it?
Why was that? You talk about jailing refs.
Have an opportunity, and they nearly got the damn onside kick.
And you talk about jailing refs.
How did they have that opportunity? Did they outplay them?
They took their foot off the gas pedal. This was not a
Oh, yeah, they took their foot off the gas pedal, i.e. they didn't outplay them.
They didn't outplay them? Oh, this is – wait a second. They didn't outplay Vanderbilt on last Saturday?
No, you said they outplayed them from start to finish. I'm saying that why the hell did Vanderbilt come back?
They outplayed them for 90% of the game.
And the 10%, they let them back in, and they nearly blew it. If it wasn't for the freaking ball bouncing out of bounds, Vanderbilt would have won the damn game.
Put the list back up. This is we're just messing. This is nonsense. Okay. I can't wait for November 20th.
Yeah, wait.
Great for the
Who was
show.
the one that wanted to bring us all in here? Who was the one that wanted to bring us back and let us talk?
That's fair. You know what, Tim? That's fair. I got Missouri at number 18 only because Vanderbilt did beat Missouri. USC's number 19. Miami's disappointing. They lost to SMU. They shouldn't have lost to SMU. Carson Beck's overrated, and Lane Kiffin told us that during the offseason. Last 5 teams. Utah number 21. I still need Utah's just been a little too inconsistent for me to put in the top 20. Memphis at number 22. That was, God, I was feeling so good. Oh my gosh, they're going to be the 12 seed. I picked them to be the 12 seed before the season, and their season pretty much just went up in smoke against Tulane last night at home. Mind you. Washington, number 23, and my Vols at 24. Yes, there's some bias that comes in with that. But listen, I think we're better than Iowa.